Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to our Total War Three Kingdoms playthrough as the Yellow Turbans. And, well, our faction leader is Huang Shao. I say this every episode. I don't know why. If you're this far into the campaign, you know this by now. But Huang Shao is our faction leader. He's over here. He's laying siege to Gangsun-Zhan in our trade port. Now, I started recording, and I was doing a little bit of, like, civic administration, and then I looked at the recording time, and I was already 20 minutes into it. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to give you the quick rundown of what I did. And one other thing I did in the midst of that is Luke Swan, he used to be over here, and there was an enemy army right here. I just ran out, killed him, auto-resolved, and ran back and sat in the settlement. So, like, I've done that, and then I started playing around with the civic administration stuff. So one thing I did is I removed pretty much all the followers and accessories from everybody in the campaign. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly, like, start redistributing those things. Another thing I did over here, oh yeah, I moved these guys. They used to be, Su Feng used to be encamped right here, and Handan Zifu was ambushing right here. And so one thing I did, or I explained, is that, not Fu, see, no, it's in this army. Where are you? Lu Xin, I gave him Dailu, because Dailu gives +5 resolve, and I gave him the two-handed mace, which also gives resolve, and I made sure he had this wooden fish. And so with all that resolve, he's now at 100 out of 200. So his general's bodyguard is getting bigger. And so he's going to pretty much start becoming a beast in melee. And then if we look over here, all of these guys are pretty much focused on resolve. And Hei is already legendary with his resolve. So I think what I'm going to try to do with this army that has Hei in it is I'm going to slowly try to pump them all up to just pump their resolve so that these guys have big retinues and hit really hard. The other thing I'm going to do, one of these generals, I don't know which one, I'm going to give them, where is it in here? It's one of these. I'll find it. Hold on a sec. It's one of these. This one. The 6 secret teachings by itself gives +15% chance of ambushing, but then we also have the military instructor, and it bumps the ambushing chance up to +25%. And it's possible that that stacks on top of the 15. But in any case, one of these generals is going to get that set. And what I think we're going to do largely is kind of encamp with Handan Zifu, because he's a little bit weaker, but we'll encamp with him, ambush nearby with Su Feng, and hopefully we'll use that tactic to kind of like slowly defeat Cao Cao. But as of right now, we're encamped just outside of Cao Cao's territory, and we've got the ambush all set up here with Su Feng. And I'm hoping that Cao Pai, or Cao Pi, however you say it, I think it's Cao Pai, Cow Pie, I'm hoping that he comes out and attacks us over here, okay? So I did all that, and then the other thing I did is this guy, Senjing. He used to be the administrator at Taishan. I've moved him to be the administrator at Anping instead, because looking at our commanderies, Dong is our wealthiest, Anping is our second wealthiest, and so moving him up here has decreased the corruption in Anping, so we're getting like an extra 200 or so per turn. And then I gave him, let's go find him in here, Senjing. Local leader of Anping, yeah. I gave him integrity. He had a skill point. So eventually, when we release him from this army, after we get the trade port, I think we're going to release him. So he becomes part of the garrison. He should also further reduce our corruption here in Anping and get us a little bit more money back. And then, what else? What else? That's pretty much it. We're also, oh, and then I added an administrator here. I added Xiang Lai. And so what he does, if we come in here and look, he reduces construction costs by 15%. That's pretty good. There was someone else that was a little higher, but it was only 16%. But so he's going to reduce construction costs. And I also did an assignment here. It hasn't taken effect yet, but it's going to reduce construction costs by a further 25% and construction time. And then I want to give this guy the builder set, which we have, which will also reduce construction time. We're going to start building up Taishan so that we can earn some money from this trade port. And that's going to also be beneficial once we capture the actual trade port back from Gangsun Zan. So that's kind of like what's going on over here. And, you know, I'm kind of enjoying the fact that we have a little bit of positive income, but I want to make sure that we don't lose this. So let's go ahead at the city here. Let's just bring in... Should we bring this guy back in? You know what? We're doing it. We're going to bring him back in. He's got the trebs, and then we'll be able to push up and definitely make sure that we get this back, okay? We are not losing this here. Now, over here. Over here. I am so tempted to just ignore this guy. Yeah, you know what? We're going to ignore him. Because this army, after defending the salt mine in the last episode, is pretty much full strength. So what we're going to do, in a bold maneuver, we are going to push up. So if we attack right now, this guy doesn't get his reinforcements. Is he going to run? Okay, he's going to run. That's fine. Oh my goodness, are you serious? We still have 30% of our movement. And it's going to pull the garrison out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? How big is this garrison? Well, I was thinking we were going to bring Li Peishang down and have her reinforce, because she can get all the way here in a forced march. But you know what? I think we can do it with this guy all by ourselves. So we are going to push out and attack this. Yes. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. The garrison's going to come out. We're going to wipe the garrison. We'll be able to pretty much just waltz right into the city. As long as they don't have a reinforcing army like off in the fog of war. There's still a little bit of fog of war that we can't see through yet. But I don't think that's going to be the case. And this faction is about to be destroyed. And then their one little army that's kind of over by the salt mine. If we do take this city this turn, that army is going to go like super suicide. And it's going to go kill itself on our salt mine. Okay, I just don't have a lot to say while I'm doing deployment here. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Should we put these guys like up here? We do have Vanguard after all. Okay. Now, who are you? Wu, Su, Huang Yu. Oh my goodness. I think we are going to absolutely trash these guys. They're coming towards us. Oh, of all the folly. That's not smart. And so, well, they're not in range yet, but when they get in range, we're going to use the regular shot on our trebs to start dropping the cavalry health. We'll go ahead, we'll reveal ourselves over here. Are you serious? Did the birds leave the trees? That's a nifty touch. Oh, look, they're smart. They're stopping right outside of our range. Okay. Oh, and they spotted us? Uh-oh, the jig is up. They know we're here. And the garrison's not even full strength. Oh, good grief. This is probably not going to be very good for these guys. You know what? Let's just come up with all this stuff. Now, are they just skirting right outside of our range? No, they're not. So we got all three trebs firing on the mounted saber militia. Now the mounted Lancer militia. And they're broken. You know, let's just start hitting Wu Su. Okay. And let's watch his health go down. Oh, the Trebs are just rocking his world. Woohoo. Okay, and now with our Trebs, we're going to start redirecting onto the missiles. We can go in the loose. No, that's not loose formation. That's a group. I don't want that. And here comes the missile fire on their archers. We're taking a little bit of damage on our Yellow Turban warriors. I don't care. Okay, and let's redirect back onto Wu Su as these units over here break. And then the last Treb. We'll target the other guy. And then, oh, those are broken. Let's go get this stuff over here. It's pretty much a brainless battle. We really shouldn't take any damage. There we go. Everything's breaking. Okay, we'll keep hitting this Wu Su guy. And let's run down this stuff that's part of their garrison. All right. Let's go run that down. I want to make sure the garrison is dead. I'm pretty sure these units are not part of the garrison, but I'm going to take the time to run them down anyways. And then hopefully we can just walk straight into the city, and this faction will suicide on our salt line. Yeah, you know what? That's good. Okay. And then I think the Alliance of the Darkening Moon will then be down to only 2 factions, Gongsun Zhan and I forget the other one. Oh boy, that had to hurt. Right through the chest. Right through the sternum. Okay, got ourselves some money. Captured Wu Su. We'll release him. He falls down anyways. Ha 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 ha. And look at it, there's nothing here. Oh. I better lose like only 5 people. I lost 554. That's ridiculous. All right. In any case, though, look at our income per turn here is up to 1,000. And this is the last of this faction right there. Oh, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Commandery secured. We finally got our assault mine. I've been trying to get this thing forever. For flippin' ever. What have we gotten ourselves into here? Oh, and our food is hurting. Bummer. So... can I get some extra food? we can get some extra food here. Really? I have to research this to unlock the building. Oh yeah, I guess it's already rank 4. Gets us up to 100 food production though. Well, now is this the easiest place to get food? Well, there is one more place. We could try to trade for Donghai. The fishing port, I mean. Can I build any food buildings? No, well, you know what? We're going to get the fishing port back real soon, too. In fact, maybe we'll just go get it right now. Starve him out. These guys are almost full strength, but we're going to come back to here. Oh boy, this is bad news bears for you guys. You know what? We are going to fight this manually. I am not going to take like 1,500 or 2,000 casualties from the towers on this battle. That is ridiculous. And if we don't fight this manually and do a good job, then the AI could potentially come out of the fog of war and attack us with a strong force and wipe something out, and I'm not going to risk it. Cannot risk that outcome. Okay, our reinforcements will be joining us over here. And so we're going to set up over here. Right there's good. We've got 2 missile units. We've got a couple spear units. Okay, here is all of our spears. Everything else is swords. Most of it is yellow turbans. But then we do have some peasants, which we will put down here. Okay, I'm expecting they're going to come out, that they will sally forth. Let's go ahead and throw some flaming shot on their treb. That was a good hit. And we'll just start bringing our reinforcements over as they come onto the field. What we really want to get over here is our archery masters. Boom, they're aiming back at our treb. Their treb is almost destroyed though. Okay, their treb is flanked, so let's start hitting their crossbows. You know what? On second thought, let's aim at Pu Zhan. And we want to hit the Ji militia. This guy's already taken a lot of damage. And let's get our archery masters, like right over here. Let's hit the mounted lancer militia. And now we'll start aiming at Guan Qiu Yu. And these guys are about to break. Go ahead and get some charges in there. I'm gonna pull back. Alright, let's get up on this guy. Charge in here. Charge and charge. You can stop moving and let's go after the crossbowman. No, you know what? Let's fling some of this love right over here. You guys are way up here, huh? Okay. Idiots. Idiots. Let's start getting on this stuff. Let's go bust up those archers. Who's shooting these guys so much? Can't be the towers. We're way outside the range of the towers. Let's just start pushing up here. It's nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's bring our cav back over. And it's pretty much over. We have absolutely swarmed them. Another semi-brainless fight. Didn't have to think too hard about this one. We kill the strategist, and that's it. We're out of here. I don't think they have anything left. Don't tell me there's something still inside the city. What's left here? What am I missing? Oh, these guys are still fighting us out here. Okay. Not for long, they're not. Oh my goodness, look at the damage. Although we're hurting our peasants too. Okay, there we go. My fishing port. And so that fixes our food problem. And then, I don't know if we have any other battles to fight quite yet. I don't think we do. Ooh, that looked important. Whatever it was. Killed in battle. Guan Qiu, Pu Jian, and Sun Wei. They all died. Ha ha ha. And Song Sai and Guan Hai have become friends. Song Sai and Li Pei Shang. Now, are they in the same army? No. He's over here in the other force. That's good. Commandery secured. We're up to 5 food. Excellent. We can't build this yet because we are already building something in the settlement. What are we building? Military building, of course. Of course, it's a garrison. So, a lot of these were from the battles that were last episode. And so what did we get here? 6 expertise and 6 satisfaction. I was hoping it would be like part of a set. It does not appear to be part of a set. Darn. Okay, well, this faction... They're so screwed. Look at them over here, Huang Yu. They have no territory. They're dead. Unless somebody gifts them a settlement, which, I don't know. It could very well happen. That would be kind of funny if it did. Oh, you know what? We could build over here at the livestock farm. Yeah, I think it only gets us 1 food. But you know what? Let's upgrade this at Bohai. We'll spend a little bit of money. We're looking pretty good now. We're looking pretty good. We're going to look even better next turn because there's a few ancillaries that I can equip the people that are going to boost the settlements that they're kind of boosting. Boy, that was eloquent. Let's see here. I'd really like to get this, but I need some artisans. Where do I get artisans? I bet you something in here creates artisans. Industrialists. Entrepreneurs. Plus 5 satisfaction faction wide. Plus 4 food production. kind of think we'd like to get rid of this. What do we need that for here? Artisans. Here they are. Oh, so... which one did... Okay, industrialists. And then what is artisans? What's their little infographic? And I cannot build this because spreading of wisdom. Now we are 1 turn away from getting 50% off of our character salary. So, and then where is spreading of wisdom? Because that kind of might be a good place to head into next. I'm guessing it's in here somewhere. So it's not going to be a very long one. Oh my goodness, I think it might only be like a 2-turn. Promote wisdom. Oh, hold on a second here. If this is promote wisdom, wouldn't one of these be like spreading of wisdom? Here we go. There it is, spreading of wisdom. So only 2 turns. You know what? I think this is our next research because it's only 2 turns. It unlocks some buildings that we need to get the artisans and probably industrialists and other stuff. So we're gonna want that. And then I got any more movement? This guy still sitting over here. I want to. What happened with you? Why are we no longer at war with you? No, you're down here somewhere. Coalition of Tempered Steel. She became a vassal of Duchy of Zhang. Duchy dislikes us. So, with her no longer at war with us, I'm thinking that we're on the verge of being able to free this guy up and get him out of here. He's not that expensive, but I don't think we can quite do it yet, just because this is who it is. Zhang Yan still has a little bit of territory over here, so I guess we'll have to wait a little bit before we do that. So that's kind of all we can do this turn, I think. I don't want to spend a bunch of money building. We got lots of faction-wide satisfaction. I wonder if we could get this fishing port. Or... No, we can't trade for the city of Hanoi, because that's their capital. So they will never go for that. But I would kind of like to get this. Now, what are we looking like over here? We are 80 enlightenment away, at which point we will get... What, an extra assignment slot? Yeah, an extra assignment slot. An additional local leader. 10% replenishment. We're currently at +8. And an additional 5% corruption reduction, which would be pretty good. Because we have a little bit of corruption going on. Not a whole lot, but then our commanderies are, in general, just not worth very much. Which is why we're going to start building up at Taishan. But like right here, we're losing 120 income per turn from the 20% corruption. Okay, let's close that. What is going on in here? Low military supplies. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're in bad shape. Oh, are we gonna... Okay, you know what? Damn it.
大人，悉听尊便。
Can I... Okay, let's move him outside our force.
正在行进。
Move him to right there.
大人到此，蓬荜生辉。
Can I swap him? What if I swap him with this guy? No, what if I don't do
力
that?
求上进， 心运良谋，
What if I just encamp?
保卫营地， 我军需要休整，
What? What was that all about?
将士们需要休整，
Oh, because I just brought this guy up. Okay.
志如流水，
So he's going to start replenishing.
释放怒火吧！
Well, as long as I'm going to be a complete
大
sneaky
人有
bugger,
何吩咐？
let's pop this guy out.
坚如盾牌，势如利刃，
Let's get him encamping. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of doing this a moment ago.
杀呀！
And so we get to continue laying siege. We might take a little bit of attrition, but if he tries to attack us at all, we've got reinforcements that are replenishing. And if he tries to attack us, maybe we just retreat and then come back next turn. Because we'll probably retreat into our own territory, I think. Yeah, okay, let's... one quick little thing here. Peace with Lubu. That's interesting. Let's negotiate this.
那就快点吧。
And let's look at the faction grouping. Is he at war with Duchy? Because if he's at war with Duchy, I don't want peace with him. I do not want to end up with war at Duchy. Like we are so close to being out of the frying pan. I do not want to hop into the fire. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we can do. Okay, here we go. This makes me nervous. Okay, Gong Shun Zhan, please skedaddle. He's probably going to try to attack the salt mine. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Now, Cao Pai didn't move. That makes me nervous. He just stayed right where he was. He didn't want to attack us. Okay. Huang Yu succeeded by Tai Shi. Where's that at? Ma Chao requested Hong Tong join their war. This is Jia Long. Faction developments. Virtuous governance. Those who pursue their business in reason, men of reason, associate in reason. Oh boy. Those who pursue their business in virtue associate in virtue. Those who pursue their business in ill luck associate in ill luck. When men associate in reason, reason makes them glad to find companions. What the hell am I reading? This is like word salad. I mean, the words all make sense. It's just like, what is this? Okay. Light from a well. Pei Wen Shao. Good omen. +3 morale for 5 turns. While traveling along a secluded lane, your general notices a beam of colored light rising from a well. They order their troops to light torches and descend the well to investigate, believing it to be a beckoning sign from heaven. Oh, good. So they just went down a well, and next turn they'll probably all, like, be dead, and I'll be taking attrition or some other stupid nonsense. Okay, faction succession. Ambushes. The ambush failed. That's why he didn't attack. Okay, that's fine. Diplomacy. Ma Chao requested Hong Tong join the war. Yeah, we saw that. Buildings. Demolition complete. Communal grain silos and farm plots. Okay, so we need to build here. Now, building here should go pretty quick. Upgrading the administration building is not going to get us an extra building slot, so we'll focus on these other ones for now. Attrition, Pei Wen Shao. Okay, fine. Are you joking? We just got a Jade Archer. Oh my goodness. That is going to be so cool. We've read this nonsense and light from a well. So let's come in here, and what we want is spreading of wisdom. Let me just double check and make sure. Spreading of wisdom. 2 turns. Okay, good. Now, over here, Okay, we're gonna merge this guy into the army. Boop. We're going to move the selected retinue outside the force. Where did he go? Right here. He stayed encamped. I'm gonna go ahead and merge him. And then you want to see some real tomfoolery. Let's see if this works. Let's make him... Oh, and look at that! His military supplies. Oh, no, they didn't change. I thought they went all the way up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's looking more like it. All of our generals are high, so we can just delegate this. We don't need to worry about fighting this one manually. Ooh, yeah. Oh, give me back my trade port. Ooh. And then now, Senjing, we're going to release this guy. And he's going to go back up there. And that's going to save us a bunch of money, 800 per turn. So let's recall the selected retinue. Excellent. Huang Shao and Senjing have become friends. Commandery secured. 2,600 income per turn. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and repair this. Okay. Next turn, I'm thinking we want to upgrade the fishing fleet. Or, well, what we want to be upgrading is anything that gets us more food, really. That's our priority. I'm not going to build anything in here. 5 building slots to 6 building slots. But we lose 8 food if we upgrade that one. That one's expensive. Now, what about over here? What are we missing? So maybe we want to get tolerate autonomy next so that we can start upgrading like probably salt mines and iron mines. This, we're just missing resources. Okay. Things are looking better. Things are looking better. I don't think I want to upgrade this. You know what? I'm going to upgrade both of these just because I don't want anybody sneaking in back here. Sun Swa, you know, we have peace with him, but it's temporary. I'm pretty certain. I think he's going to come back and hassle us again later. I'm certain of it. Okay. So then let's go ahead. What's going on with you? Somebody is... Can I read this? Yeah, okay, fine. Now, who got the Jade Archer? Somebody picked that up. Okay, and the reason I'm curious about that is because if we look in here at Sen B, he's a musician. Let us look at the Jade Archer. Cunning and Satisfaction. More importantly, Heavenly Flight. 25% range damage. Own army. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, are we still force march? We are force march. Okay, let's get into a regular stance. Can we get Trebs? Cannot get Trebs. These guys are all healers, so I don't think we have Trebs with any of them, right? No, we don't. Okay, so let's forget about them. What about her? Now this guy can have Trebs because we got a veteran and a veteran. So I imagine she can also have Trebs. No, but see, God, this drives me nuts. Wait, hold on a sec. No, she's a scholar. Okay, she is a scholar. So she can have archery masters, which costs 239 per turn. The Trebs cost more. And the reason I'm looking at which one costs more is because I have this other ancillary in here, minus 5% retinue upkeep, which could be worthwhile. But in any case, going back to the Jade Archer, this is own army, range damage, own army. So I think what we're gonna do, we have a veteran, a scholar. I think I want to swap this guy out. I don't think we need him anymore. He's been with us a long time, though. He's got rank 10 units. He's rank 6 himself. But I think we want to swap him out. Just trying to think. Okay, so who would we... do we have anybody in here that's not doing anything? See, everybody is occupied. Now, who are you? You're a veteran also? Or... what does the... okay, bear with me here. I'm sorry, but... nah, here's what we do. We're gonna let this guy go. Recall the selected retinue. See you later. We're gonna put Sen B in this army, I think. I hope he gets along with them. But in any case, let's go kill off Diwu Chuan. They're not gonna flee because they are homeless, so they are now suicidal. Aha! Faction destroyed. Faction destroyed. Taishi C. And we have become fiery and determined. Okay. Well, hold on a sec. I swear, I don't understand how the recruitment and stuff works in here. Like, how come this guy's a healer and this guy's a healer? And they're both musicians? But this guy has no access to archery masters. Like, it completely baffles me. I don't understand how this works at all. It just... you know what it is? I know what it is. This guy, he took over this retinue. This guy doesn't have access to archery masters. That's what it is. Oh, good grief. I'm such a dummy. Yeah, our general died at one point. And you know what? I think this was Huang Shao's retinue. I think this was our starting retinue with the 3 archery masters. Yeah, this was Huang Shao. He died. I put this guy in, and I just kept him in here. That's what happened. Okay, good. Now I don't feel like I'm so crazy anymore. So, sorry for that. That's what happened. So, ugh. I don't want this guy. Put another... he doesn't get along with anybody. Okay, we're gonna split this guy off. Where are you? You're coming up here. I hope you get along with everybody. Looks like he does. We'll merge. Now we are going to... we're going to move this army over here. We're going to ambush. Now, I want to start swapping these units around. And so what do we have for her? Ranged armor piercing damage, own army, 10% ranged firing rate when commanding. Okay. Well, for certain, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy some trebs. Oh, what else do we have? Men of the Forest.
大人到此，蓬荜生辉。
These militia of virtue have always kind of just been out of place. They really have. So what I want to do is I want to get some White Wave veterans. Can she have White Wave veterans? She gets Sky Heralds. Oh, boy. We need some spears to protect our flanks. And this guy has access to Yellow Turban's. Hold on. Yellow Turban Spearman. And then she has access to Yellow Turban Spearman. So we're going to give her a couple units of Yellow Turban Spearmen. I might just be making a whole mess of this army. And then we have 2 more units here. And then over here on this guy now. Well, I don't know. These guys are ranked 10, but the Yellow Turban Warriors. Okay, let's get them out of here. Let's get White Wave veterans. Okay, so we'll see how this all looks when we come back next turn, right? And hopefully they don't come out and attack us while we're doing that. Although I guess if they do, we can just come out the fishing port and be okay. Gong Shun Zhan. I guess he's going to come over here and attack us. Well, you know what? If he's going to do that. Let's get inside of it. Okay, so now, like, he can't go anywhere or do anything. He's completely neutered. We are replenishing down here. I'm thinking these guys maybe come out the trade port, just come down the river, and we can attack south from up north. That might work. And then we still have this guy's administering in here. He's the administrator. So let's see. I want to like lure these guys out. So we're going to encamp. And ambush. And then now let's assign that book. That's in here. Where are you? This one? Okay. Now this gives satisfaction and cunning. Well, this guy's closest to full resolve. Fuxi is the furthest away. So we're going to give him the book. And then the other item that we need is the military instructor. Where'd he go here? Military instructor. Okay, so now we got increased ambush chance. So we should be at like 100% in here. In fact, let's test it. Let's ambush chance 85% in plain sight. So that's good. I like that. Another thing that I tried and then undid is I tried to give one of these three people here the eunuch to reduce faction-wide corruption, and it didn't take effect. So I think we have to give it to Gangji, who is now up in here. And so we're going to give this guy the eunuch. Okay, so just to make sure that this applies, let's look at our settlements. Yi has 21% corruption, so as soon as we equip, where'd it go in here? The eunuch, it should go down, and then satisfaction should go down for everybody, but 21%, it's now 19, so it made a difference of 2% overall, and then it hurts everybody's satisfaction. But we have really good satisfaction. Like, even if we sort by the angriest, crankiest person, it's 49, and then 65, 65, 66. Like, we got tons and tons and tons and tons of satisfaction. The other thing that we can do too, oh, hold on, let's find something else that's good for Lord of Virtue while we're in here, right? Because this thing is not part of a set. Let's make sure I just didn't skip a row. Anything in here for Lord of Virtue? Not really. I think it's all going to end up being like administered commandery, administered commandery, administered commandery. Yeah, see, it's all administered commandery. Own army, that one. Oh, what's this? Faction wide +2 public order. It's something. It's not much. Administered commandery, that's food production. Oh, do we have the other one? Not owned. Okay, so we've only got one. 10% character experience, plus 5% income from all sources, minus 10% corruption local commandery. Where would we put that? Where would we put that? We have... Let's try something. We got minus 9% corruption here. We have minus 19% corruption here. It's costing us like 120. We have some people on assignments. We have Zhang Yi and Ling Yue. Let's try Ling. Let's give him this. This gives minus 10% corruption to local commandery and plus 5% income from all sources. Or, it really might be better off in here. We'll get 200 back in here. We don't have an administrator here. You know what? No, I'm gonna give it to this Luang Ye guy. I'm gonna give it to him, and I want to see if it affects this corruption minus 19% while he is in assignment, because he's in assignment over there. It's local commandery. Let's see what it does. It looks like it worked. Minus 19. It dropped it by 3, so it really didn't do all that much, but dropped it by a little bit. And then also over here, Sen Jing. We have something that will give 20. Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Something that will give plus 20%. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is the one that we want. Anyway, something that will give 20% income from... What am I thinking of? Peasantry. I just have to find it. For the administered commandery. No, it's not going to be this one. No, come on now. Where is it? Oh, we got to do our builder set for the other guy. No, okay, where is it? 20% income from peasantry, administered commandery. And we're going to give this to Senjing because he's an on-ping that has lots of peasantry income. So what's he need? He needs local administrator and the stone rat. So we give him the stone rat, and then we're going to go find local administrator. Where is it at? I know, isn't this exciting? Here it is. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit more extra income over here from peasantry, I would hope. Doesn't seem like it's like kicked in yet. And then there's more I want to do. There's more. Okay, let's go in here. These are 252 upkeep per turn. So let's give this guy minus 5% retinue upkeep. And it gets us like an extra 60. Okay. And then somebody in here needs to have... Well, it can't be him. I guess we'll do this guy. And then we want to get her expertise up. Expertise. And she'll get melee evasion. Okay, but going over to Senbi, let's give him the Jade Rooster, and then the other item that he needs is the Tycoon. And that is going to give us... Am I missing something? Tycoon and Jade Archer. What am I missing? Okay, let's try this again. Tycoon, Jade Archer. Okay, good. There we go. Finally updated. So now this whole army has 25% ranged damage. This is going to be spectacular when we finally start unloading that. And then what else do we need to do? We need to do some more. Let's go back to Gangji. And let's give him something. And it's 50% ranged firing rate. Now, okay, I want something faction-wide. I really wish there was an easier way to browse like the sets and everything. It's kind of tedious. Okay, we don't really have anything down here for faction-wide. So where's the one that gives the public order? Book of Rights. Okay, so I guess he gets that. That's okay. And then just looking through our armies here, who else has a very expensive retinue? Quite possibly Shangguan Hangba has an expensive retinue with 3 trebs. These guys are not that much. let's see here. Can we get more archery masters? So maybe what we'll do. Let's see. Why are trips so cheap for this guy? What's going on with him? His stuff is cheap. It's Huang Shao. I don't know. Well, it's okay. Where are we? Oh, good grief. I've wasted so long on this. Somebody else who has an expensive retinue. Well, in any case, let's get the episode moving forward again. And if any of you have a recommendation for someone that's got an expensive retinue, we can you can leave a comment and maybe I'll drop that item off on one of them, or maybe I'll get around to it in the next episode. But we're looking a lot better, doing a little bit of management here now. Oh yeah. That guy, see, there's so much I forget all the time. Xiang Li. It's like it's impossible to remember to do everything. Oh no, what did we give you? Oh yeah, the builder. Okay, we need to give you the other piece of the builder. Yes. Now what does this all do? -1 construction time. And then who's on assignment in here? Yuan Jingshu. Can we give this guy anything? That will reduce construction cost even further. Like, I don't think that we can. It's not looking like we can. So I'll just leave him how he is for now. One last one to look at, though, real quick. Su Feng, you're right here, right? Okay. I want to squeeze a little bit more money out of this guy. 10% campaign movement range. Might be good. No, I want to pump up his resolve. Yeah, you know what? We're going to give him this plus the Forge Master. This is going to... Oh, no, it doesn't give income from industry, darn. But this is going to make him a little bit better at laying siege, if we decide to do that. And then his resolve did jump up to be over 100. So now his bodyguard's a little bit bigger. That's good. Got any more resolve in here for the horsies? Nope. Okay, and then we haven't moved with this army. So, oh my goodness, we haven't moved with this army. Well, let's come all the way up to Bohai. Okay, because I don't think Gangsun Zhan is going to do anything down here of note or worthwhile. And let's go ahead. Let's build in here. And then we'll pretty much end our turn. So, what does this look like at the end here? Income from commerce. Income from commerce, income from industry. That actually looks really good. That's a lot. Commerce and industry. We don't have any spice, so I don't think 50% income from spice faction wide is going to help. I think we really want to aim for this. Income from commerce and industry. And then so... we'll need to get effective negotiation. That's fine. But seeing as how we're going to aim for commerce and industry. So let's look at things in here that boost income from commerce and industry. These are just percentages right now, so I don't care about that. Maybe we'll just go for straight income from industry. This is pretty good. Commerce. It's a lot of income from commerce. It's industry only. I'm really not sure what is the best building path, but I think we're going to go with the artisan. Income from commerce and industry. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll start building that. It can take 1 turn to build. We're going to be able to build this settlement up pretty quickly, I think. And with that all done, let's just check the diplomacy real quick. Lubu will still accept peace. Can't confederate anybody. Long episode. We got a little bit done. What did we do? We eliminated this faction. We evicted them out of the fishing port and out of the trade port. That is so cool. I am just so happy with myself. Should we upgrade this? Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead. We'll start upgrading that too for food. Yeah, the fish trader along with the farm and then the income from food building here. I think that's overall good choices. Let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. What's going on with this? Yeah, we know about that. Low military supplies. Okay, so what is he gonna... He can do nothing. There's nothing he can do. And our ambush has succeeded. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, I'm happy with this. So we are... Oh my goodness, we get both armies. Cao Pai, Zhan Baozhai, and Lingu Shiping. Well, this episode is pretty long. I imagine this is going to be a lengthy battle. So what we're going to do, we're going to fight this when we come back in the next episode. And should we win, I imagine we will. I'm hoping Cao Cao is going to be very weak and we can go clobber him relatively quickly. We'll see. He may escape as a vassal like he did earlier in the campaign, but we'll just find out. Let me know if you enjoyed this with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying the campaign. Things are looking spectacular. I can't wait to go finish off the Kingdom of Yan and Cao Cao and see how things unravel. Check out the rest of the channel. You can subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon and take care.